Nyla's traits and charity work. This girl Nyla was the type of person who had acceptance. She had an incredible natural charisma. Everyone loved her. Wherever she went, people adored her. She was humble, cheerful, and loved doing good for everyone. Nyla acted as a bridge between wealthy people and the simple, poor people. She would collect aid from those who had means and deliver it to the needy. She had a Facebook account that she dedicated entirely to people in need. Anyone who needed help, she would assist them through Facebook, gathering all the donations through her account. Whenever a holiday came and people were celebrating, she would go to the butchers and anyone who offered a sacrifice idea to take a portion of the meat and give it to the poor who couldn't afford to sacrifice for themselves. She was so kind and affectionate. She celebrated everyone and never forgot anyone's birthday. She loved giving gifts. Even the children knew her because whenever she passed by the park and saw them playing, she would give them sweets and balloons. She pampered the children, so they all loved her. The Friend, Nurhan, and the Rise of Malice. Nyla had a friend, her and best friend, who was with her 24 hours a day. She was the closest person to her heart. This friend's name was Nurhan, and their friendship had lasted for 5 years. They were very close. But imagine this. None of Nyla's acquaintances liked Nurhan because Nurhan was the exact opposite of Nyla. She had no acceptance. The moment you saw her, you felt uneasy. Your heart would sink just looking at her. You know that kind of person where, from the first time you see them, you say, I just don't feel comfortable with them. When Nurhan became friends with Nyla, the situation had a reverse effect on her. She wanted to get close to her to be the friend of the famous girl and fill the void in her own life. Instead, it made her feel even more inferior. She began constantly comparing herself to Nyla. This is where she started hating herself, hating Nyla, and hating everything in her life simply because she didn't learn humility from Nyla. She didn't try to imitate her in doing good. No, she chose a different path. She chose to hate Nyla, yet she continued to fake friendship and love for 5 years. The crime and motives. One day, Nyla went running to Nurhan overjoyed. She was flying with happiness because she had just found a job, a very strong job in one of the most famous medical complexes. She was to be a secretary in an eye clinic for a doctor who had just opened his private practice with a very good salary. Fairs narrates how Nurhan temporarily replaced Nyla during exams, grew greedy for the job and money, and decided to get rid of Nyla permanently with the help of Mohammed and Ahmed.